We often talk about men these days being super sassy and very feminine. Do not get me wrong, I think there are an overload of those.
And now we are going our own separate ways, and we're about to put this house on the market, and that's all she wrote. Be like my ex-husband.
Until my legs flipped to the back of my head. And he wasn't licking my... He was licking my...
We often talk about men these days being super sassy and very feminine. Which, do not get me wrong, I think there are an overload of those. But what I've come to notice is, I don't know if it's just me, but I found that a lot of men of today are easily defeated. I find that a lot of men are ready to quit a lot faster. They're ready to give up a lot faster. The lack of resilience is almost alarming. There's a lot of this work smart, not hard mentality, which, yes, I do wholeheartedly agree with. But working smart isn't necessarily being a scammer or being a drug dealer or just doing something that's fast money. I think working smart and fast money are two completely different things.
Why would that be the things you're comparing? Being a drug dealer or a scammer? Like, it sounds like that's the guy she's coming across, right? Like, why did that even come up?
And now, I'm not sure if the men of today are not working as hard because families aren't as much of a priority as it was back then, or if it's just simply they don't care to. Now, I know that this might be a controversial take, and I'm open to the discussions. But I find that I've been meeting a lot of men or having a lot of conversations with men who simply just don't care about work ethic anymore.
That's somewhat true. See, the men from my time, right? From when I was younger, we were raised differently. Like, for instance, but don't get me wrong, there was guys I knew when I was younger who weren't raised the way I was raised. And I think the reason why I was raised the way I was is because I had a mother and a father in the home. And the crazy thing was, my father and my mother, when I hit 15, 16 years old, they cut me off. And from there on, I had to supply my own money. So since I was 15 years old, I supplied my own income. So that taught me I had to work for everything that I gained. So from then on until now, and right now I'm 42, I've always had some type of employment. I'm talking, guys, this is going on 30 years. Now, nowadays, these young boys are catered by their mom more. Like, for instance, younger kids, I even know younger kids, right? Their moms don't want them to have it hard. Oh, no, baby, I take care of you. So what you'll find is you'll find women being mom sons because the father's not around. They're mom sons. It's wild. And that's what she's bumping into. What you need to look for is you need to look for a man's man, and you just need to find out work ethic. You're kind of young yourself. You do need to find a husband, but you may not find it yet. But in all reality, you're going to have to date older. And I know most women, oh, no, I won't date an older man. Yes, you want to find a man to take care of you, which is what it sounds like. You're looking, you're searching, and you're confused. Find a man that's older, settle with him, and let him know that you're all about him. I know people say, oh, well, no, that patriarchy nonsense, but that's what it is. Let's go on to the next video.
Early this year, I came out as gay to my husband, soon to be ex, and he had the sweetest and most amazing reaction, and this is what he said. What did you say?
I said that I was so proud of you, and that was the bravest thing I've seen anyone do.
And now we are going our own separate ways, and we're about to put this house on the market, and that's all she wrote. Be like my ex-husband. Be that good of a person.
Man, that escalated quickly. It's like, okay, yeah, I support you. The bravest thing you ever done. Oh, yeah, so the house is on the market, and we're going our separate ways, and that's all she wrote. Like, man, like, whoa, he's all right with all of that? Did he love you? It's almost like he's so calm he couldn't wait to get out of marriage. It's wild. But you know what it is? I understand now. Imagine the conversations they've had, and she said, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. You keep going to that for 3-4 years, right? I don't know. I'm so confused. I don't know. And crying. And I don't know. I'm confused, baby. I'm confused. And I seen another video where she had green hair. Man, you already know. But anyway, guys, on to the next video.
Just going in my goodie bag for first thing in the morning.
There we go.
She had dentures. And the sucker stuck to the dentures, it's not coming off. So every time she tries to take the sucker off, the dentures come off. So that's why she's over the put that shit up while you're in here. No, she's sick, alright.
Sounds like a fun time.
We always have a fun time in here.
And you know what made it? You know what made that happen? It wasn't a regular lollipop. If anybody knows, when she stick out her mouth, that was a blow pop. And the blow pops are one of the most stickiest lollipops ever because it has that gum in it. And that gum mixed with that candy is so delicious, though. And you got dentures. Woo, man.
Thank you always for the candy.
You're welcome.
Yeah, she got to retire that candy, man. Next clip. Oh, another one. Oh, man. I think she did it on purpose.
I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like if you gonna eat somebody, you need to let them know what you're gonna do. You can't just do that by the element of surprise because everybody don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I never forget I used to talk to this boy that just had got out of jail, y'all. He had got out of jail and he had got some time. I think he got probably like 5 years. And one day I went to the club. I went to the club with my family or whatever. And I'm in a club and y'all, I just see him in the corner of the club. And I'm thinking like, when the hell he get out of jail? I don't know what it is about that is freshly out of jail. They just look fine. Well, to the younger me, because the older me now is just like, coming out of jail ain't got no cash. So what's is the point to talk to that? But back then, you know, they be working out in there and like that. So they got that like fresh type of like look on them. I don't know. And he had that or whatever. We end up exchanging his number that night and we end up hitting it off. We was kicking it for a while. That was becoming my man. Until one day when I wanted to take things to the next level and I was finally finna give him that. So y'all tell me why before he come over, I'm drinking with my friends. I get drunk or whatever. And then I'm like, okay, shit finna go down. Finna get real kinky in this bitch, y'all. So he ended up coming over. We started doing the do whatever. Let me stop. We didn't even start doing the do. We started kissing, you know, the foreplay, all that type of shit, y'all. And he gets to like going down and down and down. He reached down below. And y'all, to my surprise, I'm thinking like I'm the type of girl that love a little loop down in a good. So I'm geek. I'm like, okay, yeah, do your big one. Until my legs flipped to the back of my head. And he wasn't licking he was licking my. So, you know what I was doing? I'm not into that. So I keep trying to like push down and lead him back to the follow me. But he keep pushing me up. And I keep pushing him down. And he keep pushing me up. So much to the point I was like, boy, like, are you not catching the hint? Y'all, after a while, I couldn't do it. So I had to just stop him and say, I think this is too early. I think we moving too fast. I can't do it. This nigga gonna look at me and talk about, you gonna give me blue. And I was like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't. Y'all, after he left, I immediately called my gay cousin. And I was just like, what do it mean when I try to like eat your... And he was like, girl, he one of us. I never talked to dude again.
Wow. Man. Dude. And it's wild because he's got out of jail, but then you still can pass those kind of them diseases in jail. Yeah. Ooh. Man. I guess she escaped one. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it out. Peace.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. giving me weed.